Hey guys, it's Wotam. Just a quick video showing how I got the Super Spy trophy in the new game Counterspy. This game's actually a lot of fun, so hopefully you'll get a chance to play it. I really like it personally. The trophy requires you to get through an entire level without being seen, which is actually quite a lot harder than it sounds because the level generator is dynamic, and so you never really know what you're going to get. Some rooms have a lot of enemies in them, and it's almost impossible to get by them without being seen or take them out without being alerted. But I got lucky on this run, and it took me quite a while to do this. I probably had to play the game for more than an hour before I actually got this particular layout that worked well for me. So like I said, the basic idea is just go through the level without being seen, only take out enemies who need to be taken out, don't bother with anybody who doesn't, and just work towards getting to the end of the level as quickly as possible. You'll want to be using the silenced diplomatic pistol for this. There's going to be rooms where there's more than one enemy, and you certainly don't want to be using an unsilenced pistol to shoot them in the head. So the best thing is just get the silenced weapon and carefully, but just carefully go through. You notice I go up this ladder here because I was expecting that guy to start patrolling, but he didn't. When you're playing the game in general, if you go up the ladder like this, the enemies can't see you, so you can pop up after they walk by and grab them. In the case of this guy, since he wasn't patrolling, I just go up the other side and take him out that way. Press square to do a silent takedown. And like I said, the game's a lot of fun. You can see from the gameplay and the art style is pretty cool, kind of funky James Bond vibe thing going here, so it's pretty good. So shoot this guy in the head, and you notice when I did that, that other fellow further along got alerted. I didn't want to shoot him though, because if you shoot them in the body, you probably aren't going to kill them in one hit, and of course that causes them to be alerted. So instead I decided to jump up here and take this out, and then head on over and take the other guy out as quickly as possible. But you want to make sure you do it because they do sometimes call in an alert, and you don't want that. If they do, you're pretty much screwed. You're going to have to restart your playthrough. So just be quiet, don't make too much noise, don't run at enemies. There is a formula you can get that makes your footsteps quieter, so if you have the money available to do that, you can go ahead and purchase that for this particular playthrough. But all you really need is a silenced weapon. When you're taking the shots, make sure that you take it when you're confident it's going to hit. The enemies will be alerted if you miss, and that's not good. So as you can see, we're about 3 minutes in now, and I'm already at the last room. This is really the game breaker part, because you never know what you're going to get here. Sometimes I would get 7, 8 guys in the room, and there's just no way you're going to get past 7 or 8 guys without somebody being alerted. But in this case, I managed to only get 3. So we just wait here. You can see the icons in the upper right. It shows you when they're facing you. So once they're not facing you, or at least once the icon or the arrows aren't pointing towards you, then you can head on up and hide. And I lucked out this time. Only got 3 guys. So at this point, it's just a question of me figuring out what the patrol pattern is of that one guy, and then figuring out who to take out. Now, like I said, if it looks like I'm taking a while to do this, it's because I am. I had to play for well over an hour before I got this particular level layout that worked for me. Didn't really want to have to do it again, so I figured it's better to take my time and make sure my shots are good rather than making a bad shot and having to play the game again. I mean, it's a fun game to play, but when you're trying to get a particular trophy, you don't necessarily want to be playing the same level, 15, 20 times in a row. So boom, headshot on this guy. Nobody notices, which is a good thing. And then all of a sudden, dude over on the left decides that something's up and he's got to go take a look. So this is not good, because he's going to find the body and then he's going to start to call it in. So I really had to take him out quickly at this point, because once they call it in and the alarm starts to go off, that's pretty much as good as being seen. Luckily he didn't, and now we're dealing with this guy, and that's about it. Now, once you've successfully completed the level, the trophy will pop once you get to the summary screen at the end of the level. It doesn't pop once you've killed the last enemy. It pops when you get the summary screen, so just keep that in mind. But if you're confident that you haven't been seen, and you would know if you would because people would have been shooting at you, then you basically just go to the end of the level, and that's about it. So walk up to the console, press triangle, and that ends the mission. there's no particular notification that you've done it, but the trophy will pop, except when you're recording on the PS4, it doesn't show trophies popping, but it does. So that's about it. Hopefully this has been helpful. If you have any questions, you can find me on the Counterspy forums on PlayStationTrophies.org. And you guys have a great day.